Hello, my name is Diana Quatto of shamancestors.com. My mission is to bring the ancestral and cosmic wisdom of the Americas into everyday modern life to help you reclaim your soul purpose and remember who you are, why you're here, and where you're going as you face life's challenges. A few weeks ago, I introduced a new series on oracle cards and how to use them with my Sacred Circle Spirit Animal Oracle card deck as the template. Last time, I introduced you to the 4 spirit pathways, and we used the card deck to look deeper into the pathways and portals of the East and South. Today, we're going to finish exploring this card deck as we look deeper into the spirit portals and the portal pathways of the West and the North before moving on to oracle card training and readings. Let's get started. To remind you, the Spirit Pathway Stones are the final 12 stones of the Sacred Circle in this card deck. They consist of 3 stones that move from each cardinal direction, east, south, west, and north, back towards the center of the inner circle. Each of these stones represents qualities that can take us from our everyday lives into the space of the Creator, the Great Mystery. They connect the physical world of the outer circle to the spiritual world of the inner circle, where you can attain personal enlightenment and attunement within yourself and the sacred center of the Creator. Let's take a look at the cards. Whale is the animal that best represents experience, the first and outermost stepping stone on the spirit path of the West. Native Americans respect whale as one of the most ancient, powerful mammals on the planet and as a special messenger from the Creator. Whale develops telepathic links with humans to help save the planet during times of transition. It can teach you about knowledge and observations drawn from recent experience or from the most ancient of wisdoms. Its song is a song of the divine higher self. It will help you tap into the celestial music to find your own unique soul song of balance and wholeness. Whale existed as a land mammal millions of years ago before the earth shifted, sinking the motherland of Lemuria or Mu. It witnessed these events and has kept the Earth's history from all 4 corners on the planet ever since. It enables you to unlock the ancestral memories hidden in your DNA to discover your true origin and destiny at a cellular level. And here on the card, we can see that the whale is coming through a portal through time and through water, which is its element, but it has cosmic elements as well. There's a crescent moon, full moon, and perhaps a different planet. And here it has 2 different carvings in stone on tablets that carry the wisdom of the ancients from the time of Lemuria, carrying the symbols of the ancient Lemurians. The haiku says, "Whale awakens melodies of ancient self, singing in my bones." Mouse is the second card, the spirit animal associated with introspection, the second stepping stone on the spirit path of the West. Because Mouse dwells in small territory, it is innocent about what happens in the larger world outside its boundaries. It has learned to trust in its own knowledge and habits to protect itself against many dangers. It can teach you that size or quantity has no effect whatsoever on the beauty you can experience in your life. It admonishes you to focus more clearly on the small details that are in front of you, to not take on more than you can chew, and to balance out the bigger picture with scrutiny. Mouse, as introspective, finds the intrinsic truths couched beneath thoughts, feelings, and experiences. It will guide, educate, and inspire you to uncover the deepest truths hidden within your psyche. Some native people say that Mouse moves with silent stealth between the worlds to communicate intimately with spirits from the unseen realms. It will teach you how to speak with the unseen realms and bring the knowledge back down to Mother Earth. And here the haiku says, "Mouse magnifies truths through tiny burrowing eyes, deep with scrutiny." And you can see that he's standing up here and funneling the light of the moon and the cosmic constellations here into the depths of the Earth Mother, where its offspring are there reaping the benefits of its scrutiny, of its ability to bring light from large places into small places. Let's move on to the third card of the West. The third card is the dragonfly. The dragonfly is a spirit animal identified with transformation, the third and final stepping stone on the spirit path of the West. The dragonfly is symbolic of living life freely and to the fullest. Its fluttering motions across the water represent the quest to search beyond the surface for the deeper meaning. Many native teachings tell us that dragonfly is here to assist and speak to humans as a messenger from the spirit realm who can connect you to the divine and to those loved ones who have passed away. The dragonfly's agile flight and its ability to move in all 6 directions exudes a sense of power and grace that reminds you to let go of burdens and dance lightly in the wind. Transformation is Dragonfly's most powerful gift. It will guide you on the path of self-discovery and renewal of the mind, body, and emotions as you embark on its path of transformation to your highest and best self. And here, the haiku says, Dragonfly masters illusion and change to help me transform the self. There's an oversized dragonfly with colors of the rainbow representing the light from the Pleiades and all the different constellations from the great central sun. But here it is flying in front of the moon because it carries the balance of both sun and moon. And you can see many small dragonflies, almost ghost-like, not quite as colorful, surrounding it, representing the invisible realms that dragonfly can connect you to. Here it's got the water with light in the water, and of course water represents the divine feminine, the emotions, and all that goes with that, and all that it entails. And here we have some trees, some willows, all the things that would actually grow around a lagoon where many dragonflies spend most of their lifetimes. The first Spirit Path card of the North is raccoon. It's associated with cleansing, and it is the first and outermost stepping stone on that spirit path. Raccoon is known for cleanliness, washing its hands and feet before eating its food, which makes it symbolic for the cleansing of impurities. Although the raccoon is colorblind, it can pick up energy from objects, filling them with its whiskers or malleable layers in its paws. Raccoons also have an acute sense of hearing, so they are clairsentient and clairaudient, signaling you to employ your psychic sense of touch or hearing to discern the truth behind a situation. Raccoon is a mischievous prankster and thief that has a black mask surrounding its eyes. If you let it, Raccoon will show you how to remove the mask to reveal your authentic self and inspire you and others to be all that you are capable of. To Native Americans, Raccoon's mask is a powerful symbol that speaks of shape-shifting, a connection to the shadow self and the dark side of nature. It is thought that Raccoon can see through the mask into the near future to bring you protection, understanding, and wisdom through the portal of the integrated, authentic self. And the haiku says, teach me to gaze through my mask into the hidden portal of the self. You can see this. Raccoon is cleansing itself. It's got an effect that ripples outward from its every movement into space, and it's surrounded by 9 masks. 9 was chosen because it symbolizes closing, and cleansing is most powerful at times of closing, and with the full moon up in the sky, it represents the time of the closing. The full moon always is about completion. And you can see that his mask is here, but his eyes, I'm not sure how well that shows up on the video, but his eyes are looking directly into my eyes, as though he's penetrating beyond your mask to see the soul of the true person that you are. The second portal is the earthworm. It's the spirit animal for that second stepping stone on the spirit path of the North. Despite its size, the earthworm's purpose is essential to the circle of life. It creates, renews, and replenishes the Earth Mother's very skin, her soil. In this respect, the earthworm has a reciprocal relationship with her that rejuvenates and restores them both. Follow its example to renew your dreams in a stable, grounded way, or when you want to learn about renewal, regeneration, or healing in your life. Because of its sensitivity to vibration, earthworm can help you awaken and develop the psychic ability. It encourages you to use this ability to delve into the darkness, to stay grounded, and to get in touch with yourself and realize the truth in certain things. It teaches you not to separate your darker, more painful emotional vibrations from your more positive ones. And it shows you how to embrace and integrate them together by bringing them out into the sunlight after the storm. Here, the haiku says, Earthworm's great purpose is to renew Earth and me, inch by inch, through time. And you can see that it's raining, but the sun is also shedding its rays on the earthworm, and it represents here, in this part of it, an absolute bridge between earth and heaven and the skies. And here you can see a lot of tinier earthworms doing their job, renewing the earth an inch at a time. And yet this one is this larger earthworm. Its archetype is here in the center, again, in the place of balance. In my mind, this represented this tree, the tree of life, that the light was being shed there, and that the earthworm is actually looking to the tree of life as it brings its wisdom to us. And the final card on the stepping stone path of the north is the swan, who is the animal who best identifies with the Native American concept of purity, which is the final stepping stone on the spirit path of the north. It is a symbol of ancestral wisdom that comes from the time of life of the elders and leads to an awakening in the powers of transformation, grace, inner beauty, intuition, and dream time. Many indigenous cultures believe that swan is the essence of transformation. Its natural, effortless beauty is a reminder to move gently through the currents of life instead of fighting against them. Swan undergoes a metamorphosis from an ugly duckling to a majestic adult that symbolizes the beauty of authenticity, growth, and change. Swan's spiritual energy requires that you keep a strong vision of the beauty and grace that comes with divine timing. It calls you to surrender and trust in the wisdom of the universe so you can seek purity within, to let go of negativity, to cultivate a clear, pristine heart and mind. Swan teaches you to be willing to accept what the future holds without changing Great Spirit's plan. Because Swan's long neck is thought to connect with both earth and sky, it also encourages you to stay grounded and in touch with the earth when you are exploring your dreams and the invisible realm. And here on the card we see the haiku says, with grace and beauty, swan glides you into dream time, breathing purity. Here we have 5 swans, which are at the center and in the place of balance of all things. We have 2 more swans that are flying across this portal, and one that you can just see it's flying directly into the portal. This is the portal of the sun, but it's also the portal of the dream time. And it's being blessed by the moon as well as the sun to have that balance of grace and beauty that swan so elegantly represents. And these swans here are also communicating with these smaller swans, trying to encourage them to fly the path of the dream time. And the path is being sent down, this path of light, all the way from the edge of this portal, so that they can easily travel it, so that you, as the person reading this card who receives it, can easily travel that path of light into the true part of yourself, into the authentic portal of the self. And then here you can see there's mountains. It's in a pristine, kind of a lagoon again, or a lake, or a stream, or a river. But in the high mountains, these are thought to represent as much clarity and beauty as possible. And these are the 3 cards of the north, and I'm going to move them up here and place again the 3 cards of the west so that you can see all 6 of the final cards from the spirit pathways. I hope you enjoyed this and take some time to really explore the signs around you, to read the oracles and the cards. Now that you have learned something about the spirit pathways and the Sacred Circle Spirit Animal Oracle deck, you're ready to move on to the fun part: how to use, attune, care for, and prepare oracle cards, as well as do effective readings. We'll begin that next time. Meanwhile, if you like this video, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single download. I will catch you next time. Until then, much light and many blessings.